Yes, guys, this is Nearly Last and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be doing is another class setup video. This time, guys, we're going to be focusing on the Man of War and then allowing for an optic sight. Now, if you enjoyed this particular video, guys, make sure you're giving it a thumbs up. And, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And I've got lots of different types of daily content going on my channel. So let's jump into this particular one. Now, I like to do plenty of different types of class setup videos. I've only actually ever done one before for the Man of War, and I was running with iron sights. And in response to that particular class setup, I actually got plenty of likes, but I got a lot of hate as well, just because I was running with iron sights. Now, for me personally, the Man of War's iron sights aren't that bad. I can run with them quite easily, but I can understand why some people don't particularly like them. But like I say, I got quite a bit of hatred towards it, saying that the class setup was a load of trash. You have to be running an optic, otherwise it didn't work, even though the particular gameplay did show it working quite well. So what we're going to be doing is sticking on an optic and just changing up a few attachments and just showing you guys how I would run personally if I wanted to stick an optic on it. Now, as you can see, my preferred one is the ELO sight. I must admit, this is the best one out of the lot by far. Gives you a brilliant clear field of view. Moving on to the next attachment, which is going to be rapid fire. Now, rapid fire, obviously, this is going to make up for the lack of fire rate that the Man of War does possess. Once we can stick rapid fire on, this gun does become quite a bit of a beast. It really, really does, because of the high damage on it. Then moving on to the next one, and that is going to be quick draw. Now, with quick draw, obviously we're going to be getting this weapon up as fast as possible. As you can see, I am playing on hard point at the moment, so if I do come across people running with SMGs and stuff, I will have a greater chance of actually downing particular enemies. Then moving on to the very last attachment, and that is going to be extended mags. Now, this can be a bit of a personal preference. You can swap this out for a different one if you so wish. Because I'm playing on hardpoint and playing on Nuketown, I know I'm going to be coming across multiple enemies, so I definitely want to have as many bullets in my magazine as I possibly can, so I can down as many people as possible. Now, if you're playing on a different type of game mode, maybe on a slightly bigger map, you can swap it out if you so wish. But I must admit, even when I'm not playing on this particular map or game mode, I do tend to go with extended mags. Now, the stock, as we know, in this particular game isn't that great, so I don't really worry about running with that. Then also grip as well. Now, the reason I tend to be leaving grip alone is because since it's been patched, I don't find the recoil on this weapon that bad. Even when I stick rapid fire on it, I find the gun very, very easy to control, especially with an ELO sight. You know, with that clear field of view, you can pretty much be on point most of the time, so I tend to leave that one alone. So that is all the attachments that I'm actually running with. Then we're going to be moving into the actual perks. Now, the first one I'm going to be running with is Ghost, just so I can try and flank up and around people. Then they're going to be moving on to perk 2, and that is Fast Hands. Like I say, because of the fire rate and everything else with this particular weapon, we want to complement the quick draw, try and get this weapon up as fast as we can, just in case we get caught out in close quarters by anyone running with an SMG or anything else like that. Then for the last one, we are going to be going with Blast Suppressor. Now, this is a personal preference. You can swap this one out pretty much for anything in the perk 3 category that might suit your needs, depending on what type of game mode and everything else that you're playing. But what I find with this particular map is because I'm trying to jump around and stuff like that, I tend to be running with Blast Suppressor because I don't feel the need to be running with awareness, because I know pretty much where the enemy's going to be coming from. And also with Dead Silence as well, you know, everyone's pretty much in front of you most of the time, so you're not really worried about people hearing you coming, especially when you're jumping around and stuff like that. That's when you're more likely to actually be caught out. But this is the type of class setup that I actually like to be running with the Man of War. Now, for me personally, this one suits very, very well. Like I say, with the extended mags, you can swap that out for something different if you so wish, but I definitely try this one out, guys. Stick this one in your creator class, go give it a good go. I can promise you one thing, it will work for you very, very well. Hopefully, guys, you won't give me too much hatred towards that, but if you do enjoy this video, guys, make sure you subscribe. And like I say, I got loads and loads of things going on my channel, but coming up on my screen now is the actual class setup for you guys to go and check out. Go and stick this in your creator class, like I say, and you're going to have an absolute field day with it. But anyway, guys, coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're jumping on that. And guys, if you drop a like on this video and support my channel, it'd be even better. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.